Fuller's, the brewery whose beers involve London Honor, is to sell its whole drinks industry to Japan's largest brewery Asahi. Fuller's will now attention on its hotels and pubs industry, that generates largest of its profits. Asahi is the proprietor of the Peroni and Grolsch brands. Fuller's told the Transactions, that as well includes cider and gentle drinks mark Cornwall Orchards and handicraft barrel brewery Black Celebrity, was due to structure changes to the ale production. As a medium-sized brewery, the business told it was creature squeezed among the world brewers and the 2,000 less brewers through the UK. The campaigning for actual ale, camera, told it was a sorrowful date for the production. Fuller's is shaping an association in Asahi to allow its pubs and hotels to go on to sell the beers and ciders. Simon Emini, head execution of Fuller's, told, "This transaction secures the next of both of portion of our industry consisting defending the legacy of the Griffin Brewing plant in Chiswick, that was especially essential to the Fuller's executive board." The Griffin Brewing plant dates behind to the era of Oliver Cromwell. The industry, complete behalf Fuller, blacksmith and talker, was officially created in 1845. Mr. Emini is the at first head execution of the industry not to include go of one of the basis families, take above in 2013. Fair above 50% of the shares are yet belonging by descendants of the basis families. Neil Wilson, head markets analysis at, told, "Punters win T-note lot distinction at the pub. Pubs may be close at a Hades of a music video these days, but consumer yet wish experiences and lunch out is one of such. Thus putting in pubs and hotels is significant as consumer demand more than of their pub expertise." He told the Transactions was so synchronized since of the drop in the pound order now in the LB yet really underestimated. It looks to be a nice period to grab. The Japan company has been gobbling up brewers through Europe and in another place on main purchase binge. Love the Ravens outgoing the rig of London is how one columnist outlined the selling of London Honor to Asahi. But time down there may be an emotion importance, drinkers are hardly to note a changing to the brand or equation in the public house. The two companies include signed a length-term strategy association and Asahi has devoted to support the UK breweries over Fuller's brands. Fuller's plans to attention its focus on its pubs and hotels wherever it makes 87% of its profits. It says how tax crush taking into account to microbrewers and the force of the big world drinks firms has leftward slight area at the bar for such in the medium. Its giver several of the revenue to shareholders and its retirement foundation, and in a 22% growth in its stake cost the night investors are surely jingling spectacles at the Transactions. Asahi has already advanced in Europe by purchase the Peroni, Grolsch, Meanwhile and Pilsner Urquell brands. Akiyoshi Koji, head execution of Asahi, told the Fuller's brands would supplement its current brands in the UK. In special, London Honor is a fabulous mark in a renowned legacy date behind to the 1950s. Asahi will go on to cook at the Griffin Brewing plant and is already a provider to Fuller's hotels and 400 or so controlled and rented pubs in London and the southward east. Jackie Parker, armchair of camera, told she was worried how consolidating was rarely advantageous for consumer. Fuller's has been a household brewery in Britain for more than rather than a 100-year, and it's a really sad day to see such a so known, historical and respectable behalf output the brewery industry. The Fuller's household has tense it has desired to defend the legacy of the Griffin Brewing plant. We'd urge on the new owners to collateral to go on brewery operative at the Chiswick website. Fuller's as well given a trade upgrade, that Mr. Emini outlined as really nice. Addition he was especially happy in turnover at its controlled pubs and hotels above the key Yuletide and New Year time. Love for like turnover, that stripe out new openings, at its controlled pubs and hotels rose by 4.7% above the 42 weeks to January 19, because ale and cider volumes were plain.